Good morning, students. I hope you all must have followed the previous video in which we learnt about the climate of Asia and its factors. Today we are going to learn the next topic related to it, that is climate and vegetation zones. Now, as far as climate and vegetation zones of Asia are concerned, we must understand that Asia is a very large continent. It extends from the equatorial region to the tundra region, that is beyond the Arctic Circle. Because of this, it has got several types of climate and vegetation zones. You can see the large number of vegetative belts which we have in Asia, but we are going to concentrate only on the first 5 topics, that is the tundra, the taiga, the steppes, the desert and the cool temperate region. Before we begin with the climate and the vegetative zones, let us understand that vegetation depends on 2 very important factors. They are rainfall and temperature. In the south, where rainfall is very heavy, the trees are luxuriant. They are very dense and evergreen. But as we move from the south towards the north, the amount of rainfall goes on decreasing. As a result, the density of trees also becomes less. Their size also becomes less, and they begin to be found in scattered areas. As we move further away from the oceans towards the interior of the continent, we find rainfall becoming very less. Here, the dominant vegetation becomes grass, which can grow in a very small amount of rainfall. Further towards the north, where we come across the cold regions, here we have the cold desert. And this, being a region of permafrost, has got very poor quality of vegetation. So let us now learn, based on the climatic divisions, the natural vegetation, and we will be learning the major divisions of vegetation and climate of Asia. So, starting from the beginning, that is the tundra. The tundra is found in the northernmost part of Asia. You can see this light blue color. This area north of the Siberian region, Siberian plateau or Siberian lowlands, we call it the tundra region. You can see it also in the vegetation map. It forms a narrow border along the Arctic Ocean. Now, the tundra is the name of a vast treeless land found in the cold regions. It remains frozen for major part of the year. The annual precipitation over here is less than 25 centimeter. And during the summer, which is for a very short period, the periphery or the edges of the tundra, the snow melts and we can see several different kinds of flowering plants coming up. However, the vegetation in most of the tundra region consists of mosses and lichens. Animals which are found over here includes the polar bear, the reindeer, the Arctic fox, and several different birds which migrate during the summer just before the winter. The ptarmigan is a bird which stays in the Arctic region throughout the year. The photograph of the ptarmigan, you can see it in your book at page number 63. Just south of the tundra region, we have the taiga. Now, the taiga is an extensive belt of coniferous forest, which is an evergreen forest. That is, it consists of evergreen trees. Such forests are also known as boreal forest. The taiga during the winter and the taiga during the summer. Now, this taiga region covers large areas of the Siberian lowlands. You can see this broad area, and this entire region is having a coniferous belt of trees. Here, the annual precipitation varies approximately between 25 centimeter to 50 centimeters. Summers are cool, so there's no snow as such during the summer, but winters are bitterly cold and with long periods of snow cover. You can see the condition of the taiga during the winters. Coniferous trees like spruce, fir, pine, larches are found in abundance in the taiga region. They are conical in shape, that is why they have got the name coniferous, and they grow abundantly in the taiga region. They are very tall trees with softwood, which is used for making pulp and paper. Animals which are found in the taiga region includes the mink, the reindeer, the caribou, wolf, fox, all having thick fur, which is very much valued, especially of the mink. and they are commonly killed for their beautiful coat, which is used for making warm clothing, and it is a status symbol for many of the celebrities in the West to have or be in possession of a mink coat. Moving further towards the south, we have the steppes. The steppes are also known as the temperate grasslands, being very far away from the influence of the seas and in the interior part of the continent. They do not get enough rainfall. The annual precipitation over here is about 25 to 50 centimeter. Because of this, it cannot support the growth of trees. So, the dominant vegetation is grass. You can see vast stretches of grasslands in the steppe region. Wild horses, gazelles are commonly found in this area. However, their numbers have greatly reduced. Since these areas are having variety of grasses, so wheat is a commonly grown crop in this particular region. So as far as your eyes can see, you will find large farms of wheat growing in this region. A crop which does not require too much of rainfall. So it grows very well in this particular region of the steppes, which is also known as the temperate grasslands. Coming further towards the south, we come across the deserts. So there are large parts of Central Asia having deserts which are extremely dry. Their annual rainfall is less than 25 centimeters. Hence, these areas are barren and deserts. Now, the deserts over in Asia are of two types. They are temperate deserts and tropical deserts. Let us first discuss about the temperate deserts. The temperate deserts are found in the high plateau regions of Central Asia, that is Gobi Desert in Mongolia and the Taklamakan Desert in Central Asia over here. Now these deserts have freezing winters and warm summers. They're great distance away from the seas and oceans as well as the mountain barriers around them. Keep them away from the rain-bearing winds which can come from the oceans. Therefore, rainfall is very, very scanty. Very little vegetations grow over here, mostly in the form of thorny bushes and short grasses. Animals too are very scarce, and they include the Bactrian camel, which you can see the photograph of which at page number 64 of your book. On the other hand, the hot deserts are found near the Tropic of Cancer. These hot deserts remain hot throughout the year. The hot deserts over here, you can see they are found near the Tropic of Cancer, in parts of Arabia, the Thar Desert. These deserts generally remain very hot throughout the year, and they are situated outside the influence of the monsoon as well as the Mediterranean winds. Being very far away, the Mediterranean winds are also not able to bring them enough rainfall. Parts of, you can see over here, these areas of Arabia, the Thar Desert in India, the desert of Iran, all these areas are hot, dry deserts. Rainfall is very scanty, and the absence of cloud cover leads to rapid heating during the day, and during the night there is sudden drop in the temperature because of lack of cloud cover. So the diurnal range of temperature is very, very high in these tropical deserts. These areas are having large stretches of sand with no vegetation at all. Animals are also very few, such as horses and dromedaries, that is one-humped camels, which have adapted themselves very well in this arid land. Moving back to the climatic divisions, we find the cool temperate region in the eastern coastal plain of Asia. So this area is known as a cool temperate zone, just southeast of the Siberian lowland, close to China, Korea, and parts of Japan. Here, winters are cold and accompanied by snowfall. You can see over here the type of vegetation. So winters are very cold, accompanied with snowfall. Summers are longer over here than those in the Taiga, and the summers are also quite warm. The annual rainfall ranges between 50 to 100 centimeters. The rain occurs mainly during the summers. This region has cool temperate forest. Now these regions having a long period of summer but cold winters have given rise to a mixed type of forest with evergreen coniferous forests as well as deciduous forests. Deciduous trees shed their leaves at least once in a year. However, the evergreen trees such as spruce, pine, fir are found in abundance in the cool temperate region of eastern part of Asia. The deciduous trees include oak, beech, maple, birch, etc. Animals are not very plenty, but still bears, foxes, wolves, and the rare Siberian tiger, the photograph of which is given in your book at page number 65, is found in this particular region. The Siberian tiger is also known as the Amur tiger because this area is found along the river Amur. So it is also known as the Amur tiger. I hope all of you have understood the topic well. You are supposed to learn from pages 62 to the second paragraph of page number 65. So that is what we have enough time for today. Thank you.